Enjoy the show.
It has in solemn synods been decreed, if any Syracusan born come to the bay of Ephesus, he dies, unless 1,000 marks be levied to pay the penalty and to ransom him.
Merchant of Syracusa, plead no more. It has in solemn synods been decreed, if any Syracusan born come to the bay of Ephesus, he dies, unless 1,000 marks be levied to pay the penalty and to ransom him. Your person, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore, by law, you are condemned to die.
Yet, this is my comfort. When your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusan, say in brief the cause why you departed from your native home and for what cause you came to Ephesus. fallen of them and you till now.
My younger girl, and yet my dearest charge, at 18 years, became inquisitive about her sister and importuned me that her maidservant, also bereft of her twin, might bear her company in the quest of those whom, while I labored of a love to see, I hazarded the loss of whom I love. I let them go. I wish I had not done so. 5 summers have I spent in farthest Greece, roaming clean through the bounds of Asia, seeking my youngest born and her companion, and coasting homeward, came to Ephesus, hopeless to find, and yet loath to leave unsought in case they were here. But here must end the story of my life, and happy were I in my timely death if all my travels meant that they lived.
Now trust me, were it not against our laws, an advocate for you I would gladly be. Yet, will I favor you in what I can? Therefore, merchant, I'll limit you this day to save thy life by beneficial help. Try all the friends you have in Ephesus. Beg you or borrow to make the sum and live. If no, then you are doomed to die. Jailer, take him to thy custody.
Hopeless and helpless doth Aegeon wend, but to procrastinate his lifeless end.
Extra! Syracusan merchant apprehended for arrival here in Ephesus. If he can't pay 1,000 ducats, he'll die ere the weary sun sets in the west. Syracusan merchant set to die ere the weary sun sets in the west.
Say you are of epidemia. Oh, lest your goods too soon be confiscated.
Dromia, till I come to you.
Aye,
Within this hour, it will be dinner time. Get you away.
aye, aye.
A helpful servant she, who very oft, when I am dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humor with her merry jests. Oh, say, want to show me about the town, and then go to my inn and dine with me?
You see, my present business calls me from, I'm invited to certain merchants from whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon.
I will go lose myself and wander up and down to view the city.
Miss, I commend you to your own content.
She that commends me to mine own content commends me to the thing I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop. So I, to find a mother and a sister, in quest of them unhappy, lose myself. What now? How chance you are returned so soon?
Returned so soon? Rather approach too late. The capon burns, the pig falls from the spake. The clock is now past 12 upon the bell. The meat is cold because you have not come home.
Stop in your wind, girl. Tell me this, I pray. Where have you left the money that I gave you?
I pray you just, ma'am. I from my master come to you in haste.
Come, Dromia, come. These jests are out of season. I am not in a sportive humor now. Where is the gold I gave in charge to you?
To me? Why, you gave no gold to me.
Come on, dear girl, have done your foolishness, and tell me how you have spent all the change.
My charge was but to fetch you from the mart home to your house, the Phoenix, ma'am, to dinner. My master and his brother wait for you.
Where is the 1,000 marks you had of me?
I have some marks of yours upon my head, so my master's marks upon my shoulder, but not 1,000 marks between you both.
Your master's marks? What master girl have you?
Your husband, ma'am, my master at the Phoenix, he that does wait till you come to dinner.
What? Will you flout me thus unto my face? Being single?
What mean you, Antiphila? Ow! For God's sake, hold your hands. Nay, if you will not, I'll take my heel.
Upon my life, by some device or other, that scoundrel has been robbed of all my money. They say this town is full of pickpockets, as nimble jugglers that deceive the eye. If it proves so, I will be gone the sooner. Out to the centaur to go seek this waif. I fear greatly my money is not safe.
Lucia, it is 2 o'clock. Neither my maid nor her mistress have returned. Who, in such haste, I sent to seek her mistress?
Perhaps some merchant has picked her up, and from the market she's somewhere gone to dinner. Brother, please, just let us dine. A woman is mistress of her liberty.
Why should their liberty than ours be more?
Here comes the maid. Now is your wife soon nigh.
Say, is your tardy mistress now at hand?
Nay, she's at 2 hands at me. That my own 2 ears can witness.
Did you speak with her? Know you her mind?
Aye, aye. She told me her mind upon mine ear.
But say, I pray you, is she coming home?
Why, master, sure my mistress is stark mad. When I desired her to come home to dinner, she asked me for 1,000 marks in gold. "'Tis dinner time," said I. "My gold," said she. "Your meat doth burn," said I. "My gold," said she. "Will you come?" said I. "My gold," said she. "Where are the 1,000 marks I gave you, villain?" "My master, ma'am," said I. "Hang up thy master. I know not your master. Out on your master."
Said who?
Said my mistress. "I know," said she. "No house, no man, no husband." And in conclusion, she did yank my ear.
Well, go back again, you slave, and fetch her home.
Go back again and be new beaten home? For God's sake, send some other messenger.
Hence, prating peasant, fetch your mistress home.
Am I so round with you, as you with me, that like a football you do spurn me thus? You spurn me hence, and she will spurn me hither. If I am to last in this service, you must case me in leather.
Why? How impatience thou lowers in your face.
Her company she gives to other men, while I at home starve for a merry look. Has homely age the alluring beauty taken from my poor cheek? Well, she has wasted it. Are my discourses dull? Empty my wit? I know her eye is on it otherwhere, or else I'm certain she would be here. Brother, you know she promised me a chain, but now my beauty cannot please her eye. Oh, weep what's left away, weeping die.
How many fond fools serve mad jealousy?
The gold I gave to Dromia is laid up safe at the centaur, and the heedful slave wanders forth in care to seek me out. See, here she comes. How now, miss? Is your merry humor altered? As you love stroke, so, just with me again. You know no centaur. You received no gold. Your master sent to have me home to dinner. My house was at the Phoenix. Were you mad that thus so madly you did answer me?
What answer, miss? When spake I such a word?
Even now, even here, not half an hour since.
I did not see you since you sent me hence home to the centaur with the gold you gave me.
Villain, you just denied the gold's receipt and told me of a husband and a dinner for which I hope you felt I was displeased.
I am glad to see you in this merry vein. What means this jest, I pray you, mistress? Tell me.
Think you I jest? Hold you take that and that.
Well, miss, I thank you.
Thank me? Thank me, miss, for what?
Mary, for this something that you gave me for nothing.
I'll make you amends next to give you nothing for something. Who wafts us yonder?
I, Antiphala, look strange and frown. Some other master hath thy sweet aspects. I'm not Adriano, nor husband. How comes it now, my lady? Oh, how comes it now that you are then estranged from yourself? Do not tear away yourself from me. How dearly would it touch you to the quick, should you but hear that I were licentious, and that this body, consecrate to thee by ruffian lust, should be contaminate. Wouldst you not spit at me, and spurn me, and from my false hand cut the wedding ring, and break it with a deep divorcing vow? I know you can, and therefore see you do it. I am possessed with an adulterate blood. My blood is mingled with the crime of lust, for if we two be one, and you play false, I do digest the poison of thy flesh, being strumpeted by thy contagion. Keep then, fair league, and truce with thy true bed. I live disdained, you undishonored.
Plead you to me, mister? I know you not. In Ephesus, I am 2 hours old, as strange unto your town as to your talk.
Why, sister, how the world has changed within you. Since when have you treated my brother thus? He sent for you by Dromia home to dinner.
By Dromia?
By me?
By you. And this you did return from her, that she did buffet you, and in her blows did deny my house as hers. Me, her husband.
Did you converse, miss, with this gentleman?
What? I never saw him till right now.
Woman, you lie. For even his very words did you deliver to me on the march.
I never spoke with him in all my life.
How can he thus call us by our names?
How ill agrees it with your gravity to counterfeit thus grossly with your slave. I will fasten on this sleeve of thine. You're an elm, my lady, I a vine.
To me, he speaks. He moves me for his theme. What, was I married to him in my dream? Until I know this sure uncertainty, I'll entertain the offered fallacy.
Dromia, go bid the servant spread for dinner.
Oh, for my beads! I cross me for a sinner. This is the fairyland. Oh, spite of spites, we talk with goblins, owls, and sprites.
Why prattle to yourself, then answer not? Dromia, you drone, you snail, you slug, you sot!
I am transformed, mistress. Am I not?
I think you are in mind, and so am I.
If you're changed to aught, 'tis to an ass.
'Tis true, she rides me so, and I long for grass. 'Tis so, I am an ass, else it could never be. But I should know him as well as he knows me.
No longer will I be a fool, weeping while wife and mistress laugh my woes to scorn. Come, sweet, to dinner. Darling, I'll dine with you above. Dromia, keep the gate. If any ask for your mistress, say she dines forth. Let no creature enter. Play the porter well. Come, brother.
Am I in earth and heaven or in hell? Sleeping or waking, mad or well advised? Known unto these and to myself disguised. But
let none enter, lest I break your pate.
Come, Antonio, we dine too late.
Good Mistress Angela, you must excuse us all. My man is cranky when I keep not hours. Tell him I lingered with you at your shop to see the making of his chain, and that tomorrow you will bring it home. I'm late because of Dromia, who did face me down. She met me at the mart, said that I beat her, and that I charged her for 1,000 marks in gold, and that I deny husband and house. You lying girl, what do you mean by this?
Say what you will, ma'am, but I know what I know.
I think you are an idiot.
Sure, this appear by the wrongs I suffer and the blows I bear.
But soft, my door is locked. Go, bid them let us in.
Bye! Nigel! Marion! Cicely! Gillian? Jen?
Moan! Malt horse! Capon! Coxcomb! Idiot! Patch! Go! Get you from the door!
Who are you that keeps me out from the house that I own?
The porter for this time, miss, and my name is Dromia.
Oh, villain. You have stolen both mine office and my name. One near got me credit, the other lots of blame.
What a coil is there, Dromia? Who's at the door that keeps all of this noise?
By my troth, your town is troubled with unruly folks.
Are you there, man? You might have come before.
Before? You fool. Go! Get you from my door.
There's something in the wind that we cannot get in. Go, fetch me something. I'll break down the gate.
Break any breaking here, and I'll break your fool's pate.
Go, get you gone. Fetch me a crowbar.
Have patience, ma'am. Oh, don't break down the door. Doubt it not, ma'am, but that Adriano may well excuse why at this time the doors are barred against you. Be ruled by me, depart in patience. And about evening come yourself alone to know the reason of this strange restraint.
You have prevailed. I will depart in quiet and, in despite of mirth, mean to be merry. I know a man of excellent discourse, handsome and witty, wild, and yet too gentle. There will we dine. Lady Angela, fetch the chain. Bring it, I pray you, to the porcupine, for that's his place. That chain I will bestow upon mine host found there, for no other reason than my husband to spite. Lady, make haste. Since mine own doors refuse to entertain me, I'll knock elsewhere to see if they'll disdain.
I'll meet you at that place 1 hour hence.
Do so. This jest shall cost me some expense.
did wed my brother for his wealth, then for his wealth's sake, use him with more kindness. Or, if you like elsewhere, do it by stealth. Muffle your false love in some show of blindness. Let not my brother see it in your eye. Bear a fair presence, though your heart be tainted. What need he be acquainted? Then, gentle sister, get you in again. Comfort my brother, cheer him, be his wife. 'Tis holy sport to be a little vain when sweet breath of flattery conquers strife.
Dear master, what your name is else, I know not, nor by what wonder you do know of mine. But if that I am I, then well I know your weeping brother is no man of mine, nor to his bed no homage do I owe. Far, far more to you I do incline.
What? Are you mad? Not the reason so?
Not mad, but mated. How I do not know.
'Tis a fault that springeth from your eye.
For gazing on your beams, fair sun being by,
Gaze when you should, and that will clear your sight.
as good to wink, sweet love, as look on night.
Why call me love? Call my brother so.
Thy brother's brother.
That's my brother.
No, it is yourself. Mine own self's better part. Mine eye's clear eye, my dear heart's dear heart. My food, my fortune, my sweet hope's aim. My soul earth's heaven, my heaven's claim.
All this my brother is, or should be.
Call thyself brother sweet, for I want thee. You will I love, and with you lead my life. I have no husband yet, and you no wife. Give me your hand.
What? Hold you there. I'll fetch my brother and get his goodwill.
Dromia?
Where are you running so fast?
Do you know me, miss? Am I Dromia? Am I your maid? Am I myself?
You are Dromia. You are my maid. You are yourself.
I am betrothed. I am an engaged woman, and besides myself,
Engaged? Engaged to who?
marry miss. One that claims me. One that haunts me. One that will have me.
Who is he?
A very reverend body. I have but lean luck in the match, and yet he's a wondrous, fat marriage.
What do you mean a fat marriage?
Marry, miss, he's the kitchen man, and all grease. And I know not what use to put him to, but to make a lamp of him and run from him by his own light. And he sweats. A man may go over shoes in the grime of it.
That's a fault that water will mend.
No, miss, 'tis in grain. Noah's flood could not do it.
What is his name?
Nigel, and he cannot be measured from hip to hip.
Then he bears some breadth.
No longer from head to foot than from hip to hip. He is spherical, like a globe. I could find out countries in him.
Where in his body stands Ireland?
Nay, miss, in his buttocks. I found it out by the bogs.
Where Scotland?
I found it by the bantam nest, hardly the palm of the hand.
Where the Netherlands?
Oh, miss, I did not look so low. To conclude, this hefty chef laid claim to me, called me Dromia, swore I was promised to him, told me what pretty marks I had about me, as the mark of my shoulder, the mole in my neck, the great wart on my left arm, that I, amazed, ran from him as if he were a wizard.
Oh, go, hide you instantly. Hasten to the road. If any ship put forth, come to the mart where I will walk till you return to me. If everyone here knows us, and we know none, 'tis time, I think, to trudge, pack, and be gone.
As from a bear, a man would run for life. So fly I from he that wants me as wife. Dromia!
There's none but wizards do inhabit here, and 'tis high time I were hence. He says he's my husband? Even my soul does this husband abhor. But his fine brother, possessed with such a gentle sovereign grace, of such enchanting presence and discourse, has almost made me a traitor to myself.
Mistress Antiphola?
That's my name.
I know it well, ma'am. Lo, here's the chain.
What is your will that I shall do with this?
What please yourself, ma'am? I have made it for you.
Made it for me? No, I bespoke it not.
Not once, not twice, but 20 times you have. Go home with it to please your husband, and soon, at supper time, I'll come and receive my money for the chain.
Pray you, ma'am, receive the money now, for fear you ne'er see chain nor money more.
You are a merry lady, very well.
What I should think of this, I cannot tell. But this I think, there is not one so vain that would refuse so fair an offered chain. I guess people here need not live by shifts, when in the streets they meet such golden gifts. I'll to the mart, and there for Dromia stay. If any ship put forth, then straight away.
You know since Pentecost the debt is due, and I to Persia sail this very day. Therefore make present satisfaction, or I will arrest you by this officer.
Even just the sum that I do owe to you is coming to me from Antiphola, and in the instant that I met of you, she had of me a chain. At 5 o'clock, I shall receive the money for the same.
See where she comes.
Well, I go to the jeweler's shop. Go you and fetch a crowbar, which I will use to break into my own house in front of my husband and his mates, who dare lock me out my doors by day. But stop, I see the goldsmith. Go, get you gone. Fetch the iron crow, bring it home to me.
I think myself a fool for trusting you. You promised said your presence and the chain, but neither chain nor jeweler came to me.
Ha, ha. Saving your merry humor,
Here's the invoice, how much your chain weighs to the utmost carat, which amounts to 3 odd ducats more than I stand indebted to this gentleman. Madam, I pray you see him presently discharged, for he is bound to the sea and stays just for this.
I am not furnished with the present money. Besides, I have some business in the town. Take this merchant to my house, and with you, take the chain. Tell my husband to disperse the sum on the receipt thereof. Perchance I will be there as soon as you.
Then you will bring the chain to him yourself.
No, bear it with you, lest I come not time enough.
Well, fine, I will. Have you the chain about you?
And if I have not, ma'am, I hope you have, or else you may return without your money.
Come, come. You know I gave it you even now. Either send the chain or send by me some invoice.
Fine, now you run this humor out of breath. Come, where's the chain? I pray you, let me see it.
My business cannot brook this dalliance. Madam, say whether you'll pay me, now or no. If not, I'll give you to the officer.
I pay you? What should I pay you?
The money you owe me for the chain.
I owe you none, till I receive the chain.
You know I gave it you half an hour since.
You gave me none. You wrong me much to say so.
You wrong me more, ma'am, in denying it.
Well, officer, arrest her at my suit.
I do, and charge you, in the Duke's name, to obey.
This touches me in reputation. Either consent to pay the sum for me, or I arrest you by this officer.
Consent to pay for what I never got? Arrest me, foolish fellow, if you darest.
I do, ma'am. You hear the charge.
Fine. I do obey you till I pay the bail. But, madam, you shall pay me back as much as all the jewelry in your shop will answer.
Mistress Antiphola, I shall have law in Ephesus, to your notorious shame. I doubt it not.
Mistress, there is a ship from Epidemium that waits just till her owner comes aboard. And then, miss, she bears away. Our luggage, miss, I have conveyed aboard. The merry wind blows fair from land. And they stay for naught at all, but for their owner, master, and yourself.
How now, a moron? Why, you peevish sheep, what ship from Epidemium stays for me?
A ship you sent me to hire passage.
You stupid girl, I sent you for a crowbar!
You sent me to the boat to book passage.
I will debate this matter at more leisure. To Adriano right now, go you quick. Give him this key. Shoe. Tell him. In the desk that's covered o'er with the Turkish tapestry, there is a purse of ducats. Let him send it. Tell him I am arrested in the street, and that shall bail me. Chop, chop, girl, be gone. On, officer, to prison till it come.
To Adriano. That is where we dined. Where Nigel did claim me for his bride. Thither I must, although against my will. For servants must their masters' minds fulfill.
Luciano, did she tempt you so? Did she plead in earnest? Yes or no?
She swore she was a stranger here.
And truthfully she swore, though she still didn't lie.
And I pleaded for you.
And what said she?
That love I begged for you, she begged of me.
With what persuasions did she tempt your love?
With words that, in an honest suit, might move. First she did praise my good looks, and then my speech.
Did you speak her fair?
Have patience, I beseech.
I cannot and I will not hold me still. My tongue and my heart shall have its will. She is crooked, ill-faced, worse-bodied, shapeless everywhere, vicious, ungentle, foolish, blunt, unkind, stigmatical in making, worse in mind.
Who then would be jealous of such a one? No evil lost is wailed when it is gone.
Ah, but I think her better than I say. My heart prays for her, though my tongue do curse.
Here I go! Make haste! The desk! The purse!
How have you lost your breath?
By running fast.
Where is your mistress? Is she well?
No! She's in county lockup. Worse than hell.
Why, girl? What's the matter?
I do not know the matter. She's arrested on the case.
Why is she arrested? Tell me, what's the charge?
I do not know at whose suit she is arrested. Will you send her, master, the money in the desk?
Go fetch it, brother. This I wonder at, that she, unknown to me, should be in debt. Tell me, was she arrested on a bond?
Not a bond, but a chain.
My chain? Ah, there's the money. Bear it straight, Romeo. Bring thy mistress home immediately.
Salute me as if I was their well-acquainted friend, and everyone here just call me by my name. Even now, a tailor called me in her shop and showed me silks which she had bought for me. Surely these are but imaginary wiles and labyrinth sorcerers inhabit here.
Here's the gold he sent me for.
What gold is this? I understand you not.
No.
Well, girl, is there any ship put forth tonight? May we be gone?
'Tis not an hour since I brought you word that the expedition sets forth tonight.
wonder in illusions. Some blessed power deliver us from hence.
Well met, Mistress Antipala. I see, ma'am, that you have found the jeweler. Is that the chain you promised me today?
Begone, Satan.
Mistress, is this Master Satan?
He is a tempter.
It is written they do appear like angels of light. Come not near him.
You and your maid are marvelous merry girl. Will you go with me? We'll share dinner here.
Begone, fiend. I command you to leave me and be gone.
Give me the ring of mine I gave you at dinner, and then I'll be gone then, and not trouble you so. I pray you, girl, my ring or else the chain. I hope you do not mean to cheat me.
Begone, tempter. Come, Dromia, let's go.
Now, out of doubt, Antiphala is mad. A ring she has of mine worth 40 ducats, and in exchange she promised me a chain. Perhaps Adriano, acquainted with her fits, on purpose shut the doors against her way. My way is now to go to her house and tell Adriano how, being lunatic, she rushed into my place and took by force my ring away. This course I fit to choose, for 40 ducats is too much to lose.
Fear me not, man, I will not break away. Oh, here comes my maid. I think she brings the money. How now, girl? Have you that I sent you for?
Here's that, I warrant you. We'll show them all.
But where's the money?
I paid the money for the crowbar.
500 ducats, missy, for a crowbar.
Good lady, be patient.
Nay, 'tis for me to be patient, for I am in adversity.
Hold your tongue.
Nay, rather persuade her to hold her hands.
You senseless moron!
I would if I were senseless, so I might not feel your blows. I have served you from the hour of my nativity to this instant, and I have nothing at her hands for my service but blows. When I am cold, she heats me with feeding. When I am warm, she cools me with feeding. I waked with it when I sleep, driven out of doors with it when I go from home, welcomed home with it when I return.
Will you still talk?
How say you now, is not a woman mad?
Incivility compared to the rest. Good Dr. Pinch, establish her in her true sense again.
Give me your hand.
Then let me feel your pulse.
There is my hand. Let it feel your ear.
I told you, Satan! House within this wind! Yield possession to my holy prayers! I conjure you by all the saints in heaven!
Peace, doting wizard, peace. I'm not mad.
Oh, that you wait not, poor distressed soul.
You moron! You, are these your customers? Did this interloper revel and feasted at my house today? Well, upon me, the guilty doors were shut, and I denied to enter in my house.
Woman, God does know you dined at home.
Dined at home. You servant, what say you?
Ma'am, proof to say you did not dine at home today.
Were not my doors locked up and I shut out?
Oh yes, your doors were locked and you shut out.
And did not he himself revile me there?
It is no lie. He himself reviled you there.
And did not I, in rage, depart from this?
In verity you did. my bones bear witness.
You did summon the goldsmith to arrest me.
Alas, I sent you money to redeem you. By drove me here, who came in haste for it?
Money? By me? Heart and goodwill you might, but surely, master, not a rag of money.
Did you not go to him for a purse of ducats?
She came to me, and I delivered it.
I'm witness with him that you did.
God and the hardware store bear witness. I was sent for nothing but a crowbar.
Master, both maid and mistress are possessed. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.
Go, find her! Find her! Let her not come here!
What? Will you murder me? You, officer, I am your prisoner. Will you suffer them to take me away?
Doctor, let her go.
Go, find this one, for she is frantic too.
Most unhappy day. So see her safe conveyed home to her house. What will you do, you peevish officer?
She's my prisoner, and you cannot have her. If I let her go, the debt she owes will be required of me.
Oh, no. Go bear her home. Brother, go you with me. Say now, officer, at whose suit is she arrested?
When Angela, a jeweler,
And what is the sum she owes?
200 ducats.
And how grows it due?
Due for a chain she did wear on her person.
She did order me a chain, but had it not.
I know your wife, and all enraged today, came to my house and took my ring away. The ring you do see upon her finger now. Straight after did I see her with the chain.
It may be so, but I did never see it. Come, officer, bring me to where this jeweler is. I long to know the truth hereof at large. No,
I see these cowards are afraid of guns.
He that calls you wife now ran from you. This place is weird.
Go to the centaur, fetch our stuff from thence. I will not stay tonight for all the town. Therefore, away to get our stuff aboard.
I am sorry, sir, that I have hindered you, but I protest she had the chain of me, though most dishonestly she does deny it.
Speak softly. Yonder, as I think she walks.
'Tis so, and that self-same chain about her neck. Madame Antiphola, this chain which now you wear so openly, this chain you had of me, can you deny it?
I think I had. I never did deny it.
Yes, that you did, ma'am, and forswore it too.
Who heard me to deny it or forswear it?
These ears of mine, you know, did hear you.
You are a villain to impeach me thus. I'll prove mine honor and mine honesty against you presently if you challenge me.
I dare. And do defy you for a villain.
For God's sake! Heard her not? She's mad.
Run, mistress! Run! Take to a house! Here is an abbey! In, or we are spoiled!
Be quiet, people. Why are you lingering here?
To fetch my poor distracted wife. Let us come in that we may bind her fast and send her home.
Hold. How long has this possession held her thus?
This week she has been heavy, sour, sad, and much different from the one she was before. But till this afternoon her passion ne'er cracked into extremity of rage.
No, not a creature enters in my house.
Then let your servants bring Antiphala.
Neither. She took this place for sanctuary, and it shall privilege her from your hands, till I have brought her to her wits again. Therefore, depart, and leave her here with me.
I will not leave my wife here, and rude it does beseem your holiness to separate the husband and wife.
Oh, be quiet and depart. You shall not have her.
Complain to the Duke of this indignity.
I will fall prostrate at his feet.
By this, I think the dial points at 5. Anon, I'm sure, the Duke himself comes this way to see a reverend Syracusan merchant beheaded publicly for his offense.
Kneel to the Duke before you pass.
Most sacred Duke, justice against the abbess.
It cannot be that she has done you wrong.
May it please your grace, Antiphala, my dear wife, a most outrageous fit of madness took her, that desperately she hurried through the streets, with her, unattended, all as mad as she. Once did we bind them fast and send them home. They broke from those that had guard of them, with her servant and herself, each one with guns drawn, met with us again, chased us away till, raising of more help, we came back again to bind them. Then they fled into this abbey here, whither we pursued them, and here the abbess shuts the gates on us!
Master! Shift and save yourself! The lady and her maid have both broke loose and come this way.
Peace, fool. Your mistress and her maid are here in the abbey, and that is false, you do report to us.
Master, upon my life, I tell you true. Hark! Hark! I hear her, master! Fly, be gone!
Die me! It is my wife! Witness you, she is pointed out invisibly. Even now we house her in the abbey here, and now she's there.
Justice, most gracious Duke. Oh, grant me justice.
Unless the fear of death doth make me dote, I see my daughter, Antiphala, and her maid, Dromia.
Justice, most gracious Duke, against that man there. He has abused and dishonored me.
So tell me how, and you shall find me just.
This day, great Duke, he shut the doors upon me, while he, with harlots, feasted in my house.
Say, good man, did you so?
No, my good lord. Myself, she, and my brother today did dine together.
Never may I sleep all night, but he tells your highness the simple truth.
Oh, perjured brothers, they're both liars. 'Tis true, my liege, this day he shut the doors on me. That jeweler there, were she not in league with him, could witness it, for she was with me then. My lord, in truth, thus far I do witness with her, that she died not at home, but was locked out. She parted with me to go fetch a chain, promising to bring it to the Porcupine, where Dromia and I did dine together.
You say she dined at home. The jeweler here denies that.
Young maid, what say you?
Sir, she dined with him there at the Porcupine.
She did, and from my finger took that ring.
'Tis true, my liege, this ring I had of him. Our dinner done, and she, not coming thither, I went to seek her. In the mart we met, and in her company that gentleman.
Besides, I will be sworn these ears of mine her do confess. You got the chain from her.
There did this lying jeweler swear me down that I this day of her received the chain, which God he knows I saw not.
After you first forswore it on the mart, and thereupon I drew my gun on you.
No, never did you draw your gun on me.
But had she such a chain of you or no?
She had, my lord, and when she ran in here, these people saw the chain about her neck. So help me heaven, I never saw the chain, for which I was arrested by an officer. I did obey and sent my servant home for certain ducats. She, with none, returned.
Then, fairly, I bespoke my officer to go with me to my house. On the way, we met my husband, his brother, and a rabble more of vile Confederates.
Why, what intricate impeach is this?
Then, they all fell upon me, bound me, bore me home, there left me and my maid both bound together, till gnawing with my teeth, my bonds in sunder, I gained my freedom.
And then you fled into this abbey here.
Aye.
From whence I think you come by miracle.
Saw you, her, enter at the abbey here?
Aye.
I think you all have drunk of Circe's cup. Go call the abbess hither.
Most mighty Duke, vouchsafe me speak a word. Happily, I do see a friend that will save my life and may pay the sum that will deliver me.
Speak freely, Syracusan, what you will.
Is not your name, man, called Antiphala? And is that not your servant, Dromia?
You are not patient. Are you, sir?
Why look you strange on me? You know me well.
I never saw you in my life until now.
Grief has changed me since you saw me last. But tell me, do you not know me by my voice?
No!
Dromia, nor you?
Trust me, sir, nor I.
Tell me, you are my child, Antiphala.
I never saw my father in my life.
But 7 years since, in Syracusa, dear, you know how we parted. Perhaps, daughter, you're ashamed to acknowledge me in misery.
The Duke and all that know me in this city can witness it with me that it is not so. I ne'er saw Syracusa in my life.
I tell you, Syracusan, 20 years have I been patron of Antiphala, during which time she never visited Syracusa. I see thy age and dangers make you dote.
Most mighty Duke, behold a man much wronged.
I see 2 wives. Or else mine eyes deceive me?
Which is the natural one and which the spirit?
I, sir, am Dromia. Command her away.
I, sir, am Dromia. Pray let me stay.
Aegeon, are you not? Or else his ghost?
Oh, my old master. Who has bound you here?
Whoever bound him, I will loose his bonds and gain a husband by his liberty. Speak, old Aegeon, if you once had a wife called Amelia that bore you 2 fair girls. Oh, if you are the same Aegeon, speak.
You not. You are Amelia. If you are she, tell me, where's our child that floated with you on the fatal raft?
She and I and twin Dromia all were taken up by rude fishermen in Corinth, who by force separated Dromia and Antiphala from me, abandoning me. What then became of the girls, I cannot tell. I came to this fortune that you see me in.
Why, here begins his morning story right. These are the parents of these daughters who are accidentally met together. Antiphala, you came from Corinth first.
No, sir, not I. I came from Syracuse.
Stand apart. I know not which is which.
I came from Corinth first, my most gracious.
And I with her.
Which of you 2 did dine with me today?
I, gentle master.
And are you not my wife?
No! I say nay to that.
And so do I. Yet he did call me so. And this fair gentleman, his brother here, did call me sister. What I told you then, I hope I shall have leisure to make good.
That is the chain, miss, which you had of me.
I think it be, ma'am. I deny it not.
And you, ma'am, for this chain arrested me.
I think it be, ma'am. I deny it not.
I sent you money by Dromia here, but I think she brought it not.
No, none by me.
This purse of ducats I received, Dromia, my maid, did bring to me. I see we still did meet each other's maid, and I was taken for her, and her for me, and thereupon all these errors arose.
These ducats hung I for my father here.
It shall not need. Your father has his life.
Sweetheart, I must have that diamond from you.
There, and take it. And much thanks for my good cheer.
Renowned Duke, consent to go with us, and here at large discourse in all our fortunes, and all that are assembled in this place, that by this one day's error meshed together, have suffered wrong. Go, keep us company, and we shall make full satisfaction. After so long grief, such festivity.
Yeah.
Mistress, shall I fetch your stuff from shipboard?
Dromia, what stuff of mine have you embarked?
Your goods that lay at the host, miss, in the centaur.
She speaks to me. I am your mistress, Dromia. Come, go with us. We'll look to that anon. Embrace thy sister there. Rejoice with her.
There is a fat chef at your master's house that mistook me for you today at dinner. I now shall be his sister, not his wife.
Methinks you are my glass and not my sister. I see by you my sweet-faced girl. Will you walk in to see the gossiping?
Not I, miss. You are my elder.
That is a question. How shall we learn it?
We'll draw lots for the senior. Till then, lead you first.